Why do some people get infected while others don't? Why do some people get bacterial infections, viral infections, and other types of infections every year while other people don't? Well, it has to do, of course, with our immune system, or in Ayurveda we would call our ojas. And this video is about what is depleting our ojas, or what is weakening our immune system. First, the diet. All forms of white processed sugar are not only nutritionally depleting, depriving us of minerals and vitamins, and they're also adversely affecting our immune system and making us more susceptible to catching the cold or flu or any type of infection. And most restrictive diets, where you're restricting whole food categories, not having any fruit or not having any grains or not eating any dairy, restrictive diets are also depleting, because we want to avoid being depleted. Depletion is the type of weak immune system. When the body's weak, the body's depleted. And this often comes from nutritional deficiencies, from eating junk food, overcooked food, processed food, frozen foods, skipping meals, having food that's got a lot of chemicals and preservatives and colorings in it. These chemicals, also adversely affect our immune system. And of course, those who are in polluted environments, whether it's polluted water or polluted air, those who smoke also will generally have a weaker immune system. And ultimately, even if your digestion is poor and you have malabsorption, then this is going to lead to nutritional deficiencies. And this nutritional deficiency is also weakening your immune system. And we know nutrients like D, zinc, C, and are all strengthening our immune system. So we don't want to deplete ourselves of these antioxidants and minerals and vitamins that can strengthen our immune system. And if we have poor digestion, we're skipping meals, not eating much, and particularly if we're underweight, then we're going to be depleted and have a weaker immune system and be more susceptible to infection. This would also include not getting enough sunshine, which we call a vitamin D deficiency. Also, lifestyle habits that deplete our immune system, or ojas, would include just thinking too much. Thinking a lot makes stress. Stress affects our nervous system. And when our nervous system's affected, this infects our endocrine system, which is part of our immune system. And then our immune system is adversely affected just from our thinking, or the stress that results from our thinking. So we need to relax, not think as much, not worry, but also pushing ourselves, over-exercising, overworking is also another form of depletion, where we deplete ourselves. And even having too much sexual activity and losing our reproductive fluids is very depleting for the body and weakens our immunity and our ojas, as in Ayurveda. And of course, there's many immune suppressing medications. I'm not a medical doctor, and I'm not giving you any medical advice. But for anyone who has an autoimmune condition, you may be taking immune suppressing medication. Anybody who's had organ transplant is taking immune suppressing medication that's preventing the rejection of this transplanted organ. And of course, all steroids and TNF inhibitors are all immune suppressants that will make us more vulnerable to infection. And of course, many cancer treatments, including radiation and chemotherapy, are also very destructive to our immune system and make us more vulnerable. And of course, health conditions such as diabetes, also with this higher blood sugar, makes us more susceptible to fungus, rashes, and other forms of infection as well, as diabetics know. And being unhealthy is really a sign of having poor immunity. So we want to be healthy, and we want to try to avoid, first of all, this lifestyle habits and foods that are depleting us and suppressing our immune system. So it's very important to work on our health and work on our diet and work on our lifestyle so we're resting more, sleeping more, not pushing ourselves so much, not as dependent on taking so much medication, and eating better and living a more peaceful life to avoid depleting our immune system. The next video is going to be on the diet, lifestyle, home remedies, and herbs that can help strengthen and build your immune system to avoid infection by any pathogen. I hope that helped you.